In this example, Dlivrd, this is the 4th time they're sending me this offer. I've declined it 3 times. Why am I declining it? It's $540 worth of Bango food, which is heavy food. And if it paid more, I probably would have considered it. But for $30 to set time aside, to be on schedule, I said no 3 times. And they just sent it back to me again. So you're going to watch me decline it for the 4th time. I just pulled up to the second drop-off, Dlivrd. It's a scheduled delivery. And as you can see, the drop-off is 1:30. By the time I get the food on my cart, park, get the food on my cart, get in the building, I could easily blow 10 minutes. In the notes, it says, please call this specific number. So I typed it in. I didn't use the number through the app. I called that number. She was really nice, and she was like, I'm really sorry. It's not supposed to be there until 1:45. So I said, I'm really happy I called and followed the notes. I am so sorry. I have no problem waiting. It's not an issue. This happens occasionally. She was so understanding and nice. She was more concerned about not being here when I pulled up. I said, it's not a problem. I'll park for 10, 15 minutes. It's really no issue. It's because occasionally stuff like this happens. You got to wait 10 or 15 minutes. It's not the end of the world. I feel I have enough experience that I don't book scheduled deliveries too close anymore, even when I'm multi-apping. You got to have that hour in between. So if you need that extra 15, 20 minutes, it's no problem. There's no issue. So, showing you what I declined 3 times, and then they just sent it back to me again. I said no for those reasons. I feel that should pay a little more, considering the food that I'm picking up. Experience out in the field. Learning the food that I'm picking up from each restaurant. We all know that I'm working towards not doing this anymore in the near future. I don't know about Uber and Grubhub. I'll probably keep that in the background for a little extra income here and there. But I'm really working hard to move forward to maybe be doing something else as a main source of income. In addition to, earning passive residual income. Let's talk about YouTube creators. A lot of us gig workers are YouTube creators. And I put a new plan of action together, and I've been working on it. I've been averaging $2.50 up to $4. One day I earned $5 from YouTube income. So I'm doing something right. I'm working hard to upload videos that will produce passive income for a long time. Or timeless, like a recipe. I'm working on it. And I'm just like, okay. So now I'm sitting here waiting. I'm going to clean out my phone a little bit, work on this video, and stay tuned. Eventually, I will be earning enough passive residual income. And in addition to the utility crypto I've invested in and I continue to learn about and continue to invest in, eventually I'll be able to not have to go out and give my time for money. I'll be able to study about real estate. I mean, I don't want to be a realtor, but I would like to study the topic and educate myself so when I do hire someone, I'm not clueless. And then I want to be able to not have to work, go and give my time for money. Money will be coming in, and I can create my, sweet oasis of my own to enjoy for the rest of my life. That's how I see it. And that takes a lot of work and dedication and time. But I'm doing it. I don't want to buy a place and go, damn, I got to work 50 hours a week and take any overtime I can get. I don't want that. I lived without and missed out a lot on life. I gave at least a decade of my life to be able to live like a wealthy person and do whatever I want, whenever I want to do it. That's the plan. And my plan is, no matter the more money I know I'm going to earn, like I already know I'm going to earn money, I don't know if I want a big ass house. I would like something a little more, simplified, but everything top of the line, and be cool in the summer, warm in the winter, safe haven, and a beautiful oasis. I don't want to worry about, I can't afford that. I got to work, people. I got to see what I can do to always cut corners, and there's nothing wrong with getting the best price for something, a new addition, a new roof. Of course you do your homework, not to be taken advantage of, but you hear what I'm saying. I don't want to worry about that. I did the time. I shouldn't have to worry about that the second half of my life. I did the time. I went through the struggle. I'm here now. So this is what I'm doing. 5 more minutes. Then I'm going to text her and ask her, can I walk up to the building? Because I have a good spot. I don't want to move my car. I can roll up the cart. It's only 2 bags. It's coffee and donuts from Duck Donuts. Duck Donuts, if you're not familiar, they make the donuts to order, and they add toppings like an ice cream, like a sundae ice cream. Like they dip it in chocolate, and if you want, drizzle this and sprinkles on that, or just powdered and frosting or anything else. They had a lot of toppings, and they were making them fresh. That's their business model. They make donuts to order. This rep wants to be here when I'm pulling up, when I'm entering the building. So I'm working with her. She just wrote, I'm sorry. I'll be there in 7 minutes. It's not a problem. Once in a while, you have to go a little bit above and beyond and work with the client/customer, because you are providing customer service. The offer that Dlivrd sent to me, the pickup and drop off, is only 1.5 miles away from each other. However, you have to set time aside. You have to rearrange your day. And tomorrow, I'm not going to take off the whole day. However, I don't want to leave until about 12, unless the right offer comes in. If it's, over $50 and it's low subtotal of food and there's only a few miles involved, well then, I might consider it. But for $30, you know what? I'm going to bop around town tomorrow, earn my $50, and I'm working on my business, and I'm working on my health. And that's something that eventually, maybe today, I might upload a video, share that story. But, I can't be at the app's beck and call. I mean, they sent it to me 4 times. I said no 3 times, and you sent it again. They know what they're doing. And I understand they got to get the job done, but, it is time out of your life. You have to rearrange. It's like punching a time clock. And tomorrow, I know I got to work, but I'm just going to earn a little bit of part-time income. I don't feel like punching a time clock, not unless the price is right. So I squeezed in an Uber, and after I do work, I'm going to work at the park here. I'm going to work for a few hours. I just walked, which is very hard for me to do. And on the way home about 7 o'clock, I'm going to suck it up for a couple of hours and just squeeze in a handful more of Uber and Grubhub, very local. This summer, it's all about staying local and strengthening my health. And it's all about my knees. And it can really slow you down. But I walked it. I'll show you. I walked down there to the second bench. I only stopped once. I took a break and I walked all the way back. Slowly, but I never stopped. And I need to get stronger. My knees need to get stronger. Part of succeeding and expanding, I don't want to be a full-time delivery person. I just don't. And I'm not sorry for saying that. It's given me the opportunity to lead myself to someplace else. And I'm very grateful that I can earn part-time income. And I'm very grateful that I can take the time to take care of myself. And I'm very grateful that it gives me the time to build more of a solid foundation online that will earn me more daily passive income each day. I worked the gig apps, and half that money went to invest in crypto. And I did that a long time. But I believe in the opportunity to create generational wealth. So I did what I had to do. And I continue to do so. I bought crypto today. I haven't bought in a while, but the prices dropped. But I believe that's only going to happen a couple more times. And we are never going to see these prices ever again. Chance of a lifetime to create generational wealth.